You may notice something different when you fly on one of Southwest Airlines' brand new Boeing 737 MAX planes. It looks like a gate and acts as a physical secondary barrier to the flight deck. It protects flight decks from intrusion when the cockpit door is open in flight.
In other words, it keeps anyone from potentially storming the cockpit should a pilot need to enter or exit. Southwest is the first U.S. airline to install this barrier.
Our Chief Transportation Correspondent and pilot, Maykay Beeler, here to explain. Maykay, break this down for us.
It's about time and very exciting. And Southwest, go Southwest. So it's been decades in the making, and yeah, Southwest got a jump start on other air carriers by utilizing the barrier first, a year before the FAA mandated deadline to have them installed on all new airliners. It's a retractable barrier that protects the flight deck should a pilot need to open the door during flight. So it was 9/11 when terrorists used airliners as weapons of mass destruction after they forced their way into the cockpit. Well, since then, airline cockpit doors have been locked, fortified, and beefed up to prevent unauthorized entry. Doors are reinforced with Kevlar panels, making them storm-proof and bullet-resistant. Yet with the Airline Pilots Association reporting there have been at least 52 hijacking attempts worldwide since 2001, airline labor units or unions have fought for additional protection, a secondary barrier to protect the flight deck when nature calls.
Okay, well, that was my first question.
Yeah.
You said nature calls. I'm trying to wonder, when does a pilot need to leave the cockpit to move around the plane?
Don't drink too much coffee.
Okay.
But
right.
yeah, we're human beings.
Yeah.
We need to use the restroom, and we know there are no restrooms or lavs in the cockpit. So they're located outside the cockpit. So when the pilot in need of a break needs to use the restroom, they'll call one of the flight attendants to enter the cockpit. That flight attendant will stay in there while the pilot exits to use the restroom. Now, the gate would have been pulled out to block passengers from approaching the flight deck when the doors open or closed.
That's one thing that we've never really thought about, right? Like what happens in that situation.
Yes.
So what have airlines kind of been using for safety up until now?
Up until now, the flight attendants will move the beverage cart.
Seen them do that, yes,
Yeah.
like
Seen them do
strategy.
it in front of the door. Also, they may close a curtain. Now, you may think, well, the curtain's not going to stop anyone, but it'll keep prying eyes from, oh, someone's coming out of the cockpit. They close that curtain too. But the beverage cart, that's what they're doing. Now, this is on all new airplanes. Existing airplanes, there's no retrofit for it.
Okay.
So we got to wait for all the new ones to come out, and Southwest jumped on that.
Okay, so Southwest is an early adopter. Anybody else following suit?
Yeah. So currently, as I said, there's no way to retrofit the older ones, but following suit now, only brand new planes rolling off the Boeing and Airbus production line. According to CBS, United and American have confirmed delivery of at least one aircraft with a secondary barrier. Alaska says it's expecting its first delivery in November, and Southwest says every new aircraft it takes delivery of will come with a barrier installed. Little background, in 2018, Congress mandated all new airliners have these barriers. It was included in the 2023 FAA rule, and airlines have until next August 2026 to comply on all new aircraft deliveries. It's about time. I reported on this 2 years ago right here.
Wow.
Quickly, Maykay, are there other safety barriers out there for us passengers that maybe we don't see?
Yes.
Yeah.
So sometimes you have a federal flight deck officer, your pilot is carrying heat.
Oh.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, there's some pilots who are part of that program, and also air marshals, right? We have air marshals on certain flights, so don't you be misbehaving.
Yeah.
There you go, when they're not busy handing out sandwiches and everybody else on
Exactly.
the decoration flight. Sorry, Maykay.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.